everyone who watches these One Piece videos, thank you very much for all of your support, and please make sure to continue giving support to these videos, because I love the One Piece comments. I think One Piece is on my channel. I mean, even if it's not necessarily the most popular, and it's up there, but it's not necessarily the most popular on my channel. But it is kind of the most I get the most interesting comments from it, you know, and there's an active community, so please keep that going. I love reading your comments. I love all the little facts that you give me, or when you tell me like, oh, I loved this scene in this episode or whatever. Like I love hearing that stuff, as long as it's not like spoilers or hints or anything of what to come. It's great to hear. So thank you very much for all of that. I just wanted to say that at the top of this video. Anyway, today we are doing 2 more episodes of One Piece. This is going to be episodes 87 and 88. And yeah, we just last video we were doing all that Chopper backstory stuff, and so, you know, I'm nicely attached to Chopper now, and I'm ready for us to hopefully destroy Wapol, because Wapol, I mean, yeah, scumbag, absolute scum of the earth, and I want to watch him get pounded into the snow. But maybe that's not gonna happen as easily as I had hoped. I mean, he has had a devil's fruit, so I imagine, you know, and we know what the devil's fruit is, but I imagine he's, you know, he'll be able to put up a fight. And we don't have Zoro with us, right? So yeah, I guess we're just gonna have to see how this goes. But regardless, if you don't know already, you can go to my Patreon account if you want to watch full length as well as early videos, so you can get the next 4 episodes at least for free. Not for free, sorry, for right now, for full length on my Patreon account in the description below. But for free, you'll get the episodes edited down a bit later, 2 weeks later generally, on YouTube. But what is free is liking the video, commenting down below, subscribing to the channel. All that stuff is free and really helps me out and helps make these videos better, because if they get more success and get more popular, it's easier for me to make them, because I can put my resources back into the channel. So anyway, let's just get into this episode. This is going to be episode 87 of One Piece. Here we go. Okay, recap Rubik's, although actually, I can't remember how far back this is. Okay, this isn't very far back, I don't think. Oh, I'm putting this down now. Okay, alright. So yeah, this is new, I think. Oh. Screw the Drum Kingdom flag. Yeah! Yes, Luffy! Give me that title. Yeah, I can't wait. I hope this title is Luffy beats the shit out of Wapol for 24 minutes. He's gonna bite his fist? No? Nice! Send him flying like a fucking pinball. Pinballs don't go flying, they're restrained under the glass. I don't know why I said it like that. Oh, he almost died. And did he lose a tooth, or was he already missing that tooth? It's amazing how Luffy can be intimidating with that voice. It's not an intimidating voice in the slightest, but it works for him. Oh wow, he changed attitudes in a second. I'm glad Luffy hates him as much as I do. He's so far behind. That's really funny. Hold on a second, he's going inside to grab a jacket. I thought he would answer that in that way. Hey, he's a monster too, he's a good person to travel with. This is all recap. I could have been doing the recap Rubik's at this point, but it'll be harder to tell when it's ended. Actually, no, it won't. The color will just go back to normal. Ah, well. I'll just watch it. I am going to do a bit of the recap Rubik's. Let's see how much I can do in this time. Well, I did it. Rubik's Cube done during recap, except this recap was halfway through the episode instead of at the start. Recap Rubik strikes again. Yeah, it's better to remember it as his grave than remember it as this motherfucker's castle. You just wait. Once Luffy gets a sweater on, you're gonna be freaking screwed. Actually, maybe Chopper will handle this. Maybe Chopper will handle this! Oh my god, he's a man. Oh god. You got it, Sanji? Yeah, baby! Even simp for 130-year-olds. Does it explode? What? Oh no! It's like Mineta in My Hero. Nami, quick, take off your shirt. I need it. What? Nami's clothes are not ugly. Actually, you know what? That jacket is a little bit ugly. Normally, Nami's clothes aren't ugly. That jacket isn't great, though. But it does look cute on her, so... Don't touch them. Don't try to pull them off, because you'll get stuck too. And it's gonna be bad. Yeah. Haven't you guys seen My Hero? Oh, but they can trade them back and forth. Oh, no. This isn't good, because if Chess shoots at the flag, he can burn it down from here. Oh no! Oh, you're being kicked towards him. De l'air assault? How am I supposed to pronounce that? I don't speak French. Nice, except Chopper de-transformed. Oh my god, go off the cliff. Oh. I don't know if the little mammoth thing deserved that. I don't know if the mammoth is, like, on Wapo's side consciously. The true power, okay, your final form. What's it gonna be? Munch Munch Factory. So you're gonna start firing that stuff out of your belly or stuff? Or something? Wait, can you transform like Amajiki in MHA? Based on what you eat? Oh my god. Are you turning into a house? It's fucking monster house over here. Oh! Is he eating his teammates? Or are they just going into the factory? Or are they dying? Is he gonna like take on their abilities by eating them? Okay, this is pretty cool. Oh, did you combine them together maybe? He's like a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh card now. He combined them together. Oh my god. This is like the end of Incursion 2, the Minecraft machinima. You should look it up. His flag deserves to be up there. Oh my god. No. Did he hit it? Is it okay? Is it okay? Or did it burn up? Oh. Oh, nice! Went through the legs and then transformed? Aww. What a good guy. He's trying at least. Oh! What did Luffy just used the jacket to tie something, didn't he? Oh, baby. He kept it up. Nami might be annoyed that he ripped her jacket. He's gonna owe her so much with interest. Bounce it back! Bounce it back! Ah? He didn't bounce it. He just took it? Oh my god, Luffy! Oh my god. Oh, Captain, my Captain. I can totally see why Chopper would join the crew after this. Very nice. I like it. I like that they are kind of, you know, when it just comes to like a one-on-one fight or whatever, they're kind of owning Wapol. But I mean, Wapol at least is not even attacking them. He's just attacking this flag that that we're trying to protect. I like how this flag keeps coming back into it and is so important, you know. It's being used for several purposes here. It's like, it's just cool to have like this flag, and it's got a lot of like symbolism to it with the sakura leaves and stuff on it. But on top of that, it means something to Luffy with like, it, you know, it represents being a pirate. And it means something to Chopper, where it is a memory of his mentor, while also meaning, you know, curing all diseases, being able to do anything. And then on top of all of that, it also, you know, was the sort of thing that ended up shortening the Doctor's life in the past because of the mistake with the skull on the flag. Like, there's a lot to that one flag, that they're using that flag for many different purposes, and the different characters see it in different ways, and I really like that. And it's just, I think that's something that is so cool about this show. I think I've talked about this before, but I'm gonna say it again. You know, there's gonna be hundreds of episodes of this reaction series, so I'm going to repeat my points all the time. But I remember when I was doing the initial like OP reactions to One Piece, and I was talking about like, oh, you know, maybe these guys are the bad guys, or actually I don't even know if these guys are the good guys or whatever. And I think someone in the comments was like, well, remember that these guys are pirates, you know, like think about the fact that the main characters are pirates. And then that's when, like, this is before I watched the show, it clicked for me. I was like, oh yeah, this is a show about pirates, and pirates are not generally good people. And that's the kind of really interesting thing about the show, is it's about, like, a lot of it is about like recontextualizing you know, all of this stuff, and that, like, it's not, this series isn't about morality really. Like, it's not saying that being a pirate is right, but it's not saying that being a pirate is wrong either. I think we know it's wrong because it's like, you know, stealing and all the other horrible stuff pirates do is not great. But it's telling a story of characters with a set of their own ethics, so that these characters, I don't know if they're morally good or bad, but they're respectable. And that's what makes these characters interesting, is we respect them so much. And we see them as good because of the actions that they're doing, rather than who they've labeled themselves as, which is pirates, you know? Like, they've labeled themselves as these evil pirates. They haven't labeled themselves as evil, but they've labeled themselves as pirates, which we associate with evil. But the things that they're doing tell us otherwise. So yeah, I think it's just really nice how they do that. And then on top of that, they recontextualize other stuff like the skull and crossbones, which is clearly a sign for death, you know? Like, skull and crossbones is supposed to be an intimidating symbol, and this show makes it like a powerful one, you know? It's great. The sticky ball afro thing is kind of interesting, but also, you know, if we never get that guy like back again, other than like if he doesn't ever separate from chess again, then there's not much lost in the world. It's kind of a like I don't care about his power at all, and again, you know, I compared it to MHA. Obviously this was, you know, 10-15 years before MHA, maybe 20 years before MHA, but also, you know, we've seen it in I've seen it in Mineta in MHA, and they use it okay in MHA, and it's still not super interesting, you know. Like Horikoshi who's the writer of MHA, is pretty good at using these like dumb little powers in very interesting ways, and I still think Mineta's power is kind of boring and unutilized. So yeah, this is just a one-off character that I think I have a feeling now, seeing this, that that Oda, when he designed these two characters, always had the plan to combine them together in this fight. So he kind of made two less interesting characters that we didn't care about as much, so that when they combine, that's a bit more interesting, you know, and we're not losing much. But I do like the Munch Munch factory thing. I do think that's very cool, and the Munch Munch house, like all that stuff, that is actually pretty cool. I did say it was like a Yu-Gi-Oh card, because it does remind me, I don't know what exactly it reminds me of, but it does feel like you would play, like, can't you just imagine it being like, you know, they're in the Pegasus tournament or whatever, and it's like, I have this card, Munch Munch Factory. I'm doing a Yugi voice, but it would be like Bandit Keith or something, and he's like, I've got this card, Munch Munch Factory, see here. And he plays the card, and it's like, I can combine my two monsters together. And then they go into the thing, and you watch that animation of it just going and spitting out the new thing. You know what I mean, right? So yeah, anyway, too much talking. Let's move on to the next one. Too much discussion. Yeah, let's move on to episode 88. I'm actually just thinking of if there's anything interesting to, like, anything character related that I wanted to talk about in this episode, because Chopper had some good character moments, but maybe I'll wait just in case. I want to see. Shut up, Watch. I want to see how this resolves before I talk about any of that stuff. So anyway, episode 88. Let's move on to it, and yeah, let's do it. Here we go. Okay, all right, let's do it, Luffy. Here we go. Rip off his jaw. You still standing, bro? Help. Or actually, don't help. You should wait and fix us up when we need it. Be a doctor. Yeah, stick your foot in that barrel. Oh! Ow! Oh! Concussive therapy, like in Spy Family. Chopper, baby! Wow, he just stuck it in the stone. Okay, alright. They're a shield. I just noticed that his what are they? Antlers grow when he shrinks. And here comes one right now. Yeah, baby! Oh my god. Don't get yourself stuck, Luffy, please. I can't handle another battle where you're just stuck for half the battle. Okay, good. He's okay. Yeah, Chopper, you got this. They haven't done anything interesting, so you can do it. Hey, she's protecting you. Rumble ball. What is that? Oh. Good. One of the doctors. One of the 20. All of the doctors. Are people suspicious of them? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if it was their fault. I think it was just Wapol's fault. I don't know if they had much choice. Oh, and they were inspired? So what does this do? What does it do? Do you get a better transformation? Oh, that's pretty cool. Point leg boost. Okay. Cool. Maybe rapid transformations? Okay, good. Jump boost? Okay. Is that a new form or is that still one of the ones we've seen? Fur boost. Whoa! He's like the Afro now. Just a ball of fluff. So what, does he have 5 transformations in this with this rumble ball? Okay. 4 more on top of the 3 you've got, so 7? Damn! Come on, he's got a front row ticket to this other awesome show. Your fight can wait. Why are we getting an Usopp? Usopp one. What's Usopp gonna do? Arm boost! Whoa! Damn! Okay, pretty cool. How many forms have we seen now? 5? 6? Oh! So he's got one more form, right? Oh, that's pretty cool. Switching between the forms like that quickly is great. Wow. Whoa! That's sick! That animation is great. Brain boost? You were analyzing? Oh, man. What? What is this? Found it. Where is it? The chin? The jaw? Nice. Oh my god. They're scared now. Hell yeah. Oh. Snap. Back to normal. Oh, good. Time up. That's 2 down, 1 to go. Just gotta take out Wapol now. Yeah, good job, Vivi. That's true as well. She's taking on a lot of responsibility. Yeah. It would be nice if you were up there though, but that would be a dangerous climb. No, you have to live to fight another day, Dalton. We need you here. Usopp, give him the speech. Give him the speech that, you know, we're trusting in our friends. Trust in Luffy. Oh my god, Usopp. Really? Oh. Wow. Okay, that'll take so long. Is everyone else gonna help? Don't worry, Usopp. It was still your moment. You're the one who inspired Zoro to do it, so. What? Really? You go inside the castle? I mean, why weren't you guys watching him? A friend. Nakama. Yeah. Alright. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, well that was nice. We got to see some of Chopper's you know, powers essentially. So generally I already forgot the name of the type of fruit, but that, you know, animal transformation type of fruit will have 3 forms. But if he eats the Rumble Ball, it's a drug and it lifts it up to 7 forms for 3 minutes. So I guess the question is, like, is he gonna have just a bunch of Rumble Balls on hand and we'll use them at key moments? I don't know. Also, I mean, it's a drug. I wonder if there are like side effects to it, you know? Because when I think like a drug, there's got to be a reason that he's not just going to be popping these like pills. Obviously, actually, pills you shouldn't be popping anyway. Popping them like, I don't know, Tic Tacs. But there's, I mean, one of the reasons obviously could be like supply. Like obviously you don't want to be having them in every battle because you only have 10 of them or whatever, you know? But also there might be actual side effects to it, you know? Like it could shorten your life or make you exhausted for the full day afterwards, or, you know, something along those lines. So I wonder if they're going to go into any side effects that they have. I liked the brain boost. That was a nice little like final one where it's like he just goes back down to his normal form, but he's clever. He's a clever boy. I like it. Because most of the transformations were kind of just him looking very similar, but transferring muscles to a different part of his body. But no, the brain boost was like, oh, I'm putting it in the most important muscle, the one up here, and I like battles that have some form of analysis to them, you know. So that was nice to watch. I like. I have something written here, and I'm just trying to like decipher what it is. But I liked the entire thing at the end of Usopp, like basically saying like, hey, I'm gonna believe in my friends, you know, and then Vivi like realize, you know, she's putting a lot on her own shoulders, and she needs to learn to share that burden with other people, because that is like a character flaw of hers, is that she you know, she has this responsibility because she's like the princess or whatever, so she feels a responsibility to her people, which is a positive because she is, you know, taking care of people, taking care of her people, not thinking of herself above them, but rather thinking of herself having a duty to them. But the problem is, she also finds it important to have a duty to everyone, you know, and that's a lot to take on. Like, she's the princess of Alabasta, and she's trying to get back to Alabasta to save it, right? But the problem is, like, she's one girl, and she's taking on so much weight on her own. Obviously, she wants to get back there to protect it, but she, like, it feels like the way she talks about it, she thinks if she doesn't protect it, she has failed the people, which isn't really fair for her, because, like, it's not her fault this is happening, you know? It's not like it's necessarily something that she could have done on her own. So yeah, it's like that's this unfortunate, you know, sad downside to her personality, is she takes on too much responsibility. I like that Usopp talked her out of it. She realized her own mistake because she's a very smart and self-aware woman, and then they reveal that Usopp was just, you know, doing it because he was terrified of going up the mountain. And then Dalton wants to go up the mountain. Usopp sees his determination, and Usopp changes his tune, and he's like, even though I'm scared, I don't want to waste your determination. So, and there was difference there. Dalton's was determination. Vivi's was like baggage, you know? Vivi wanted to go up there because she felt like she was letting them down, you know? And Usopp was like, you're not letting anyone down. We're doing our part. They're doing their part. But Dalton wanted to go up there because he wouldn't be satisfied with himself, and he wanted to actually assist, because that, you know, yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. I think it's very interesting that they had two different people both wanting to go up the mountain, and Usopp convinced one out of it and then allowed the other to do it. And then, you know, if I wanted to spin it a different way, I could also say he stopped the woman from going up and allowed the man to, but there was a lot more complexity to it than that. But regardless, great episode, really entertaining. I love seeing I love seeing Chopper just, you know, start to see Luffy as someone he can follow slowly but surely. Every little thing that Luffy does, it's like he's slowly winning over Chopper. I wonder what Luffy and Chopper's relationship is going to be. Is he going to keep this like tsundere personality where he's like, no, I'm not going to do this. We're not friends, whatever. But then, you know, gets very happy when he is actually called a friend. I don't know if he's going to keep that, or if that's just like a now because he's unfamiliar with them, but maybe he'll get to be like a cuddly little teddy bear when he's on the ship. I don't know. We're going to have to wait to find out. Thank you, my watch. Anyway, I think that's it. I think that's all I want to discuss for this episode. Those were some very nice episodes. So please make sure to join me next week for the next episodes. But if you cannot wait, if you are really excited and you don't want to wait at all, you can go to my Patreon account where we have the next at least 2 weeks on there right now. Go check it out. There's, you know, so much stuff on there. Absolutely worth it. Go check it out. And yeah, well, that's it. So thank you very much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.